You have entered the spoiler mode.
Spoiler zone.
The spoiler dome.
Spoiler mode, final warning, spoiler mode, activated.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a different edition of The Last of Us spoiler mode. I was out of town. There was the Super Bowl. We're doing a double dose, episodes 4 and 5. I am Michael Huber here.
3 and 4. No, 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah,
I'm Michael Huber
yeah.
here with Gabby Montoot. And we're going to dive into all this because a lot went down.
Yeah, oh my God.
And this is kind of a cool spot to do it here, Gabby, because I thought, like, yeah, this is kind of the halfway point. There's 4 more.
9 episodes, right?
Yeah, so we're a little over halfway. Final 4 to go. Let's start with episode 4.
You have to remind me what happened.
Yeah, I will, because I love action scenes a lot. I love high school dramas. I love like tragic, sad stories. I love good action.
Yeah.
And this was the episode where they drove through.
This was the video game episode.
Yes. They drive through, they slam through,
That was
dude.
so sick. The injured guy.
Dude, gritty.
Wait,
This shit was grit.
Where does this take place in the game?
Like what chapter?
What city?
Oh, I think Missouri or Kansas. Yeah,
Wait,
Kansas
then
or
where's
Missouri.
all the Pittsburgh of it all or whatever?
Pittsburgh is like the bridge. It might be Pittsburgh. I don't
thought it
remember.
was Pittsburgh.
I
I don't
the
know.
states.
Yeah,
Why are you putting me on blast
I'm
right
sorry.
here? Why are you making me look bad, Gabby? I don't
just
remember
trying
the
to
exact
figure
states.
I was just trying to figure out like if they moved it to a different place, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair question. Chat's got us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So they slam through. I like that they played the song ahead of time.
What?
The Hank Williams. They were listening to it in the car, but not when they were slamming it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, I love Hank Williams.
And then, of course, we got the awesome magazine moment.
Okay.
Ellie looking at the magazine.
I thought they cut that entirely because it wasn't at the end of the last episode.
So when that happened, Gabby, I had a little thought for down the line. I've got a theory.
Okay.
I have a theory they're going to remix it. They're going to remix, because that's what they kind of been doing too,
Yeah.
because like they went through the hotel with Tess in the show, which doesn't happen, right? And then we're going to get to a big moment here that happens in the hotel, but it actually happened here.
Right.
So before we move on, my remix prediction is, remember we were talking about Billstown, Joel not getting caught in the trap? That is going to happen later with the cannibals or some shit.
I was just about to say Robert. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's
Robert,
gonna
that's
happen.
his name?
Yeah,
Right?
it's gonna happen. Okay, so slams through, dude.
Yeah.
The sense of urgency, the high stakes.
The hiding in that little store, I was like, this is a video game.
Yeah,
I was like, what specifically, it looked like the part in Last of Us 2. You're in Seattle and you're with, I'm sorry, spoilers for Last of Us 2 a little bit.
Yeah.
You're with Dina.
yeah.
And you're like walking around kind of the town. The horse is gone.
Yeah.
You're already being looked for or whatever, and you're like, you kind of have to go down. You like weave back and forth, and
Yeah.
it's like kind of an open world.
Yeah.
And like that
Area.
spot,
Yeah,
reminded me
totally.
so much
Totally.
of like this part of the episode.
For sure.
Yeah.
And another thing I loved that happens in the next episode as well, something so on point for the video game fans, flawless. Enemy banter. The enemy banter
They're
volume.
Like, you killed whatever.
Gonna get you, motherfucker!
Oh, that too.
And that
too.
shit, dude, so sick. In the next episode, dude, he's like, 2x2, you go around the back. Just like hearing all that shit, dude, is so well done. I loved it.
Yeah, I think it gives it more of a sense of urgency.
It grounds it. It
rather
raises
than they're
the
just
stakes.
like character models.
Absolutely, it was so well done. And then Joel with the iconic rifle, just like, just the power of it.
And then in episode 2, we see that from above.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yes.
Such a good moment.
So I love this, Gabby, because remember, the last kind of combat encounter we had, you know, you play the games, you're fighting 10 guys at a time, you know, mowing them down, whatever. The last combat encounter with Tess was like 2 clickers, you know?
Yeah.
And that was like a big deal. This, 3 guys
Yeah.
Joel takes down 2, but that third guy,
Third party.
has him dead to rights.
Yeah.
Has him
he's
dead to
dead.
rights. He's
if
done.
Ellie's not there,
Yeah.
the story's over.
So then the moment that happens in the hotel in the game happens here, and a little differently too.
Yeah.
She takes him out in the head straight away in the game.
Right.
Just quick headshot. She was sneaking up behind this guy, so
Yeah.
scared. You could see how scared she was. Like, she hesitated for a second,
Yeah.
and then
but
just shot him in like
because
the spine.
Yeah. Well, she has killed people before in the game. Because, right? Or is she just hiding the whole time while you're killing?
Yeah, you're just hiding.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's
you're right.
that's the first confirmed
Yeah.
Ellie human kill. Yeah, so it's intense.
And well, that's like that makes more like it's not easy to kill a person. It's not easy to
No.
Yeah. So it
14-year-old girl,
Yeah,
dude, just
exactly,
like 14-year-old kid, just like what the hell?
yeah.
Harrowing.
Harrowing. Yes.
And I like when Joel was like mad but comforting her. They talked about it.
Right, and then she was like, I have killed someone before. Who do we think that is?
I think it's the guilt of. I think it's maybe indirectly getting Riley killed.
That's
Yeah.
not what it sounded like.
No?
It sounded like she had like because he was describing like
Yeah.
the intensity and how difficult like it doesn't get easier or whatever.
Yeah.
But she like I think she has killed someone.
Yeah. Okay.
Who knows if
Shit.
we'll find out who it is.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had a really good conversation, and then we meet Kathleen, which I thought was a great character. I loved hearing. I forget her name right now.
Melanie Linsky.
Melanie Linsky, Yellow Jacket type. I loved hearing her behind the scenes talking about the character.
Did not know she was from New Zealand. I've seen her in so
Yeah.
much stuff, and she has always been American.
Yeah.
Did not know she had an accent. It was crazy.
Shit. Loved hearing her behind the scenes because everything she was just like, yeah, this character sucks. Like, yeah, this character definitely needed to change her ways. She was definitely doing bad things. just talking shit on Kathleen. But we learned that Kathleen is the leader of the resistance with Tommy from the game.
Yes. I was like,
Yeah.
why do I recognize that man? And then I
Yeah.
Googled it and I was like, I
Yeah.
paused it to tell everyone sitting on the couch with me. I was like, that's
Yes.
Tommy's voice actor.
He plays a villain in a season of Bosch. And he's like a soldier in that
He's
too.
intense looking.
In
He's
Bosch, he's so sick. He's like extremely smart, and he's like a CIA like killer. Great character. Anyway,
Sick.
so we learned that they're hunting Henry and Sam for unknown reasons,
Right.
and they think Joel and Ellie are accomplices. So there's a full manhunt going down.
Yeah.
They're looking out,
Well,
and
do they think Joel and Ellie are accomplices?
yeah, they thought, because after the shootout, they thought they were all together. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So then.
Oh, they want me to move my mic so it's not in front of my face.
Nice.
This
Good
way?
looking out.
Okay, there
Good
we go.
looking out, chat. Live pro tips from chat.
Sorry, I'm not usually on this desk, Chad.
So then I just thought it was a really great way, Gabby, because they really I think they do a really good job of it in 2 with the WLF and everything
yeah.
against Fedra. All that stuff is so interesting and so intense, and it's different region to region.
Yeah.
So I just liked seeing that aspect of it. It's one of those things that fleshes out the game without
Totally.
interfering with the game.
Totally.
There was a line in the next episode when Henry was like, when people for rape and murder and steal from you for 20 years, like they're gonna get it back.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, I like that kind of on the other side. Once when we hear in the second episode, Kathleen's monologue
Yeah.
about her brother,
yeah.
how we kind of see across the globe, like when there's a power vacuum, like power vacuums often create these villains.
Yeah.
These bad people who come into power because they're
Yeah.
taking advantage of a power vacuum. So I liked that like micro scale kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like huge but small.
Yeah,
Kind of like
exactly.
Last
I mean,
of Us, honestly. Yeah.
Right. It's
Yeah.
one city
Yeah.
in a one state in a gigantic country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Joel and Ellie go into hiding in a big apartment building, and that episode ends with Henry and Sam right there. So then we pick up with the second masterpiece of The Last of Us season so far. Straight up, episode 3 and 5 now,
Yeah.
2 of the all-time greats.
I agree.
Already.
I agree.
This fucking episode.
This actually affected me more emotionally than episode 3. Like,
Same,
of course,
same,
I was
same.
so emotional.
Brother drama fucks me up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like children,
Dude.
particularly black children, it was really hurt. It hurt my feelings a lot.
Super Sam, dude. Super Sam. Another huge change that like wasn't even a thing. They made Sam deaf.
That was awesome.
It was like, oh, he's deaf, and then like didn't even think about it.
So cool.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
were just so bonded. They were so
you-
perfect together.
Did you watch like inside the episode
That
after?
one, yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Where they talk about like, you know, they have their own secret language
Yeah.
basically because not a lot of people speak sign language. Probably
Totally.
also even more in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And the actor is actually deaf,
Yeah.
which is so cool.
Yeah. I did
yeah.
ASL for 3 years, but I barely remember anything. Dude. It
I also did
sucks.
ASL for 3
I wanna
years,
do it
and
again. I need to do a refresher course.
Yeah. Well,
Honestly.
I found it so easy to like.
Get back into
Yeah,
it.
to get back
Yeah.
into it. Yeah.
It's like, just working it out, you know? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, really great moment. This is one of the most just like human episodes, along with like Bill and Frank, you know, just
Yeah.
the humanity of it all. And like when Henry is basically like, yo, I'm gonna trust you. Yo, we could have killed you right now, but we're not going to. Gonna put my gun down.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be cool. I loved this standoff.
And then later you find out they couldn't even have killed them.
Yeah,
They were.
when Henry is like, I'm gonna put my gun down,
Oh,
and we're cool, right? And Joel's like, yep. And he's like,
That doesn't sound like we're cool,
yo,
man.
he's like, yo, that's a really sketchy tone, man. And Ellie's just like, don't listen to him. He's an asshole. He's fine, right, Joel?
That he has asshole voice. Yeah.
So good. There's so many
That's
good lines.
brilliant.
And then they're like eating food, and Joel is like, look, we ate, we didn't kill each other. Let's call it a win and go our separate ways. Like,
Yeah, it was surprisingly funny that episode.
Yeah.
And like
for how like sad and,
because like
and
the
harrowing
kids
it was.
were funny and they were cute and
Yeah.
like yeah.
So many great moments there. But then, you know, they need to work together. Because Joel is a killer and Henry knows the way. So it's this tenuous
Uneasy
alliance, dude.
alliance, you might
Uneasy
call it.
alliance, yes. So then another kind of like remix
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
here is our boy Ish.
Yes. Oh my god, I was like so
Ish.
excited to see that.
For the gamers.
For the gamers.
That's for us. That's for us.
For the
That's for all of
pros.
us, dude. Ish. That was for all of us. Even Druckmann himself at the end was like,
Yeah.
was like, yo, we put that there. That's this whole other
For the
story
gamers.
for if you've played the game.
That room was like so
The sign was
The
the same.
goal.
The picture was the same. It was awesome.
yeah, it was it just made me want to play the game.
After this episode, I was this close
To play.
to just booting up a bloater fight. Like I was this freaking close.
yeah.
So, just a lot of bonding moments, Gabby. I want you to talk about some of these bonding moments.
You want
Just-
me to talk
Me too. I want us to talk about
Yeah,
these
yeah.
bonding moments. First up, just the Super Sam
Did you
was
notice
the best.
when he paints his face?
Yeah.
Which like that freaked me out. The house paint on a children's on
Me
a
too.
child's
I was
skin.
like, cinematic liberties. It's fine. It's fine.
Like,
Yeah.
why couldn't it have just been like poster paint, whatever?
Yeah.
So, and then we see in the scene that we see from the reverse with Henry looking out, we see the
Seeing
red.
Joel, dude.
But did you notice the red reflection on the window?
Oh,
It goes
no.
like over his eyes, and it looks like he has like a red mask on, like Super Sam.
Dude, sick.
Yeah, really
Love
amazing parallel.
Gave him courage.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked when his friend too. I forget. Like, is he in Parenthood or something? That actor is so prolific.
The doctor,
Yeah.
right?
He's in so many things. I was like, I know you from 100 movies and shows, whatever. Moving
I
on.
love
Yeah.
probably because of Lost and my love affair with Lost. I love seeing characters that we know are dead.
Like when we saw Tess at Bill.
Yes, exactly. In the past. I
Yeah.
love seeing that.
Yeah. Yes, me too.
Because, like, in the last episode, I was like, who is this man? Like, I don't
Yeah.
really understand what's going on. And then, like, why is he even related? Why do they care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a really good job too, because you can't trust anyone in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So like he gave Sam a look, and I read it just for a second of like, Sam's holding us back. He's gonna get him killed. I
Yeah.
gotta go on my own. But he tried to help him out the whole way, dude. Went to look for food. Like, oh, that one hurt. That one hurt.
It was so sad.
For like a nothing character, he did. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved seeing Joel from the reverse taking people
Yeah.
out, dude. Really giving us those sniper kills, dude, because that's such a big part of that game is that
Remind
rifle.
me, how did they come across Joel and Ellie in the game?
They escape into a window, Joel and Ellie, and they're
They're, like, in there already.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I
thought.
They're fighting or whatever, and then Joel punches him a bunch of times. Uh-huh. And Sam is there with a gun, and then they back
Okay.
away.
Right,
And then Henry has such a funny line in the game. He's like, "Fuck, man, you hit hard." Just like, because Joel was just like wailing on. Yeah.
I like that it was more of an active, like,
The standoff.
yeah,
of
Sam
it.
and Henry had more of an active role in it in that they sought out
Yeah.
Joel and Ellie.
Yes.
They followed them
Yes.
to where they were because he knew when he saw Joel, he was like,
Yes.
okay, he's also against,
Yeah.
these crazy people. And
It
so we
all
can
worked
team up.
so well.
Yeah, like he has a loaded gun.
Yes.
He knows how to shoot.
And
Yeah.
the parallels of Henry doing everything for Sam,
Yeah.
but then Kathleen wanting vengeance for her
brother, yeah.
but would kill this man's the brother.
Yeah.
You know?
She's blinded by rage.
Yeah, that parallel
Yeah.
was really well done.
I like that a lot.
So they're in the tunnels. We get some good moments in the tunnels. You know, even the soccer goal.
Yeah,
with the
I said
sock-
that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you
so
said
cute.
sign. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But both, all of it.
So, yeah, the best.
Yeah. Some really good parts in there.
Yeah.
And then, dude, one of my favorite parts in the freaking entire Last of Us was done to perfection.
The sniper
The
part?
sniper,
Yeah.
dude.
Who was
and-
that man? Oh, he was just he was a member of
Yep.
Kathleen's crew.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a lookout. Old man lookout, dude. Old man.
And that's why he was such a
lookout.
bad shot.
Yeah. They should have had the eagle eye up there.
Yeah,
what
they
are they
should have had
doing?
Tommy up there, yeah.
You fucking get Tommy up.
Yeah, sniper wolf.
Even before the sniper, like that whole town into the sniper
Yeah.
is like legit my one like top 3 moments of all of Last of Us.
Yeah.
Playing darts, seeing
my
the
God.
dogs in the ice cream truck,
And
talking about the history.
And they really got us, like, I was like, wait, are there not going to be any infected here? Like, how are they going to change this? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
It made me I was full of dread.
I was like,
the
is
whole time.
Sam gonna live? And
No!
Henry is gonna sacrifice? What is gonna happen? So yeah, they do the whole gnarly sniper encounter. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
That's so cool.
Loved that. Joel goes around back. Dude, don't make me do it.
Yeah.
Don't make me
Wait,
do
what
it.
did he say? He was like,
Please don't make me do it.
yeah. He was like, you can just hang out for
Put
an
it
hour.
down for an hour. Don't make me do it,
Yeah.
dude.
And then he just like turns
Yeah.
slowly with the gun.
Made him do it.
And then we have
So then the whole, we
standoff.
we figured out he was on the walkie-talkie.
right. Okay.
All coming. And then the legendary, chaotic
The standoff.
fight, dude. This is up there with the best of them.
Yeah.
A lot of comparisons.
Some sick. Go on. Sorry.
No. A lot of comparisons with The Walking Dead. I see a lot of that. Everyone's comparing, Last of Us, Walking Dead, Last of Us, Walking Dead. Last of Us has throughout 11, so many, through 11 seasons,
It's too many.
some incredible, tense shootout zombie scenarios, right?
Wait, but before
This
we
is
even-
near the top of
Before
all
we
of
even
it.
get to the zombies,
Yeah.
there's the whole like Kathleen
The convoy, yeah.
yeah.
Joel
Wait, is that in the game or is it just zombies in the game?
So the truck is coming to the town as well. The sniper, when so they're escaping. The whole point of the game is Henry, Sam, Joel, and Ellie are escaping from that truck.
Yeah.
Hunting down.
Oh, right.
Then they
okay.
get to the town. Then they get to the sniper, and when Joel's
Joel
up
goes
there,
around, then the infected get attracted by the
and the
sniper.
truck comes.
I don't remember the truck
Yeah,
at all.
the truck then comes.
Okay.
Yeah, you snipe it. It slams into
Right.
the. Joel, all the clickers come.
Right.
They
okay.
run.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
remember so little of this part of the game.
Dude, big like we always forget. Last of Us
Yeah,
is like long.
there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, it was a huge game.
Yeah. But just the whole standoff. First of all, some sick effects.
Yeah.
Like fire, the
Yeah.
truck going.
The
to
truck
that
slamming
was
in.
sick.
Yeah. Top fucking
And like
tier.
the what are those called? Like the digger or whatever
Yeah,
that says
yeah.
run on it.
Yes.
Like sweeping.
Fortnite vibes. Yeah. Cow catcher. They call it
Yes,
a cow
cow
catcher.
catcher.
Yeah.
And like just Kathleen like leading the charge
Yeah.
and being like,
That's why you're in front. Ram 'em.
exactly. So just a lot of good like fire
Yeah.
shit where I was like, how do they do that?
It was gritty and gripping,
Yeah.
dude. Two common words to critique media, but it's on point.
And then we get the sinkhole.
Yeah. And just the standoff. I loved the standoff right before everything went to hell of Kathleen and Henry. And
Yeah.
and he's like, dude, he's just a kid. Like, I had to do it.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, maybe he was supposed to die.
That was fucked up.
Fucked up.
That was really fucked up.
Like, no empathy whatsoever.
She's gone. Like the human inside her is gone.
Completely gone.
Yeah.
Completely gone.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways I relate to that. Like I feel like I get blinded by like my desire for not revenge but like spite, you know? And like that's just taken to a crazy
Or
extreme.
justice, even.
Yeah,
like,
justice. Sure.
Yeah.
To put it kindly.
Like, it's messy. It's so messy.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like, I guess I was trying to think it all out because it's like, dude, Henry shouldn't have betrayed the leader of the resistance,
Sure,
her
but he
brother,
wanted
to
to
get him
save his
killed.
brother.
But these people shouldn't have held the medicine and forced him to do it. I was like, in my head, I was like, Henry should have gone to the resistance and
Sure,
said, hey, this
okay.
is what's going on. Let's double cross the double cross.
But this is
I'll
where-
pretend
Yeah.
to give you up, but then we'll double cross on them.
But here's the thing. This is where I come up with like I come up against the difference between good and right. Like,
Yeah.
was it good that he gave that guy up? No. But was it right? Yes, because it was necessary. Like it was necessary for him to get the medicine for his brother.
Yeah, but then it goes into like you're sacrificing a life for a life. So it's like you're gonna let this person die
Sure,
to
but like
save.
to
Yeah.
him, to
Yeah.
Henry, that is right.
Yeah.
You know?
And maybe the end of a certain video game deals with that exact same
Exactly.
concept.
Is
you
it
know?
good? No. But is it right? Yeah.
Like what you will do for your family, for the ones you love. The exact motto of this entire series.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
Straight up, it was so well done. Okay, so all hell breaks loose.
Yes.
In dramatic fashion.
Oh my god. The pause, the brief silence
Flawlessly edited.
before they just
Yeah.
erupt out of the ground.
Yeah.
It was like
It was the
a
best.
million
It was the
years,
best.
but it was also too short. Like it was
It was a
perfect.
million years, but a second, Gabby. Yes. Yes.
And they just like so scary.
Yeah.
Maybe the scariest, like we've never seen that many move that quickly
In The Last of Us.
ever. Yeah. In The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like
That was a lot.
It felt new, you know? It felt so
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
And were those supposed to be all the people that they like drove out of the underground that Henry was talking about?
Yeah.
Because they were all like cramped there together?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It reminds me of The Walking Dead in a way because The Walking Dead sometimes deals with like, 20,000 zombies are here.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when 20,000?
Right,
They're
right.
like walking at you, you know. So it's like, okay, you have 20,000 walking at you, or like 100
Sprinting at you full speed.
Full bore. Just, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And I just loved, like, the scenario. I'm all about action scenarios. Like, who is where, what is happening, does this make sense? Like, there's so many times when, like, people in the movies, one of my biggest pet peeves in movies is when, like, someone will come up to somebody in a big open space, and it's like, why did you not shoot him five steps ago, 10 steps ago, 15 steps ago? And then the hero will, like, disarm the gun. You know, and it's just like that's, and I couldn't. The only critique of this entire fight was Joel had a lot of ammo, but he was perched up in that nest. So I'm sure there was ammo everywhere because he was just sniping.
Oh, yeah, I said that. I was like,
do you need to reload that? Yeah.
I said out loud, where
was
did all
it.
these bullets come from?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a sniper nest. There's probably like a stack of bullets. And he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like,
He just gets loaded. He's probably fast.
He's an insane shot.
He's
Holy
intense.
shit.
Yeah, he's the
He
best.
was like sniping a zombie who was here and Ellie's head was here.
Yeah.
Like, you're not scared you're going to miss.
And I think
Kill Ellie?
that's why it was so incredible too, because there were like multiple events happening all at once. It was like, okay, Joel's up here. Sam and Henry, where the hell are they?
Yeah.
Ellie is freaking out. Where did Kathleen run off to? Tommy's actor, he's going straight for the bloater, all in on that thing. What are you doing standing there, man? A bloater's coming.
Have they ever seen a bloater?
I don't know.
They're probably just like, this is a normal.
Yeah, maybe a full
big
clip
guy.
will take it down.
Maybe.
Like,
Or they just don't know. They've never seen one.
True. I never thought of
Did
that.
you see the suit?
Yes. The best.
So cool.
I want it for Halloween.
Because when I was watching it, there was like a couple shots where it looked like CGI.
Yeah.
So it was probably a mix of both.
I think it was a mix.
Yeah.
Total
But
mix.
I was like, oh, is this all CGI and it's just good CGI? And then the suit, which cost $300,000, I believe, or $500, one of those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Money well spent, HBO.
Because
Money well
it's
spent.
artists are making each individual pustule and like putting that, like, you're paying all those artists for all their time.
The only
Also takes an hour to get into.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
I love that.
So cool.
We always got to bring it up. Can you imagine the Rat King? Can you just imagine it? Can you fucking imagine the Rat King in this thing, dude? Like,
Oh my god.
so I loved. And I bet he was so stoked, the actor, Tommy. I bet he was so stoked.
Oh my god, to get killed?
The real kill. The bloater kill, like in the freaking head rip, dude. I bet he was stoked that he got the game kill.
I said the same thing. I was like, whoever gets killed by zombies, it must be so fun. Because also, all those people are just stuntmen. They don't have lines, you know?
Yeah.
So they get to like die in the craziest ways possible. Oh, I saw the sickest.
Didn't the guy like kill himself? He was like 3 on him and he's just like, goosh.
I didn't see that.
It was so chaotic.
Holy
I think I
shit.
saw it. Yeah, it was nuts.
I saw some sick. It looked like it was for some kind of video game, like motion capture thing.
Yeah.
But it's these stuntmen. They're standing up on like a really high, like 3-story, like, or 2-story, like, platform.
Yeah.
And they're like pretending to get shot and then like ragdoll. It is so sick.
falling off,
Yes.
dude.
They like fall and they bounce on another surface.
Where'd you see this?
It was on Twitter. I'll send it to you.
Send me this. I
Yeah,
wanna
it's
see that.
really cool. And you're like, oh, these are like artists.
Yeah.
Because some of them are like, they fall backwards, some of them fall directly forwards, and they just
good.
like fully ragdoll, and it is so sick.
Love that.
Yeah.
Another harrowing moment of this insane sequence of events.
Yeah.
Ellie escapes into a car. I forgot. Dude. Again, they're just like trying to one up Walking Dead because Walking Dead pilot episode has the little girl.
I swear
Running
that was
it-
the girl from Ronnie Lily. The
What is that?
the Barry episode with the crazy little girl.
Oh my god, the like martial arts.
Yeah,
Oh my,
'cause she's like
was it?
jumping on shit and like
Was it?
screaming. I was like, this is like Lily from Ronnie
could
Lily.
have been.
Very well may have been.
Dude.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
So Ellie escapes into the car. I love that Joel is like tracking this whole thing,
Yes.
like looking. Oh, it's so well done. She runs in.
Oh wait, I also love that he was like waiting up there, like waiting for the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Before all the zombies came out or whatever, he was just like waiting for anything to happen to
standoff.
distract them. Yeah, yeah, during
Yes.
the standoff. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I love that he was waiting up there. And then when Tommy yelled out, like, 2 are on the back, 2 on front. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And then Joel's like, fuck. Yeah.
Clock's ticking. But then the sinkhole, the Deus Ex
Yeah.
Machina sinkhole.
So like, a cool little like gymnastic kid getting in the car, like flipping around. So intense. Joel trying to get a shot too, couldn't get a shot in.
Because she like gets into the window too quick,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So then she escapes and then sees Henry and Sam.
Gets them out.
And of course she's gonna go for him because she's Ellie.
course,
She's
of
leaving no
course.
leave no one behind.
And she's bonded with both
Yeah.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So we gotta go back another little moment when Henry was like, whatever happens, you take him and run.
Run.
Dude.
Sacrificing himself.
So then she gets him out. They leave. I laughed out loud because laughed out loud because that scene felt like a million hours, like you said.
Yeah.
It was so loud. I had it blasting. So loud. Hardest cut
To silence.
to crickets.
to chilling
Crickets
silence. Yeah,
at
yeah.
the motel. That they're
Wait, but
gonna-
Kathleen's death. We have to talk about Kathleen's
Oh,
death.
I forgot about Kathleen.
She gets
yeah.
killed by the little girl.
Poetic
Yeah.
justice.
The arc of the universe bends
Yes.
towards justice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loved that. Kid redemption.
Why do we
jumped on
think
her.
the writers chose this kind of child to be this final,
Killing Kathleen?
yeah, yeah, final blow. But also
The
to
reference-
chase Ellie.
Yeah.
Like, why do we think they chose that?
I think the connection with Sam and just kids, like she had no
Right,
empathy
kids
at
aren't
all.
immune to this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it kind
I
of just
agree.
brought that full circle, a little closed it out nicely. It
Yeah.
felt like a closed loop with her and
Yeah.
just everything, and with Henry and Sam. So then we get to the motel. Fucking worst scene
Yeah.
ever in a game or a show. Top so bad.
So devastating.
We know what's coming, as the people.
I
who
mean,
played
here's
the
the thing.
game.
My roommate who's watched me play the game, she
Yeah.
was like,
What did
are they going to change it? Like,
Yeah.
what's going
I
on?
can't even dude, I'm watching this with my mom. We just watched one episode. She doesn't know anything that happens.
You watched a single episode with her?
One at a time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she jumped straight into episode
No. Just episode 1.
the worst episode
Yeah.
to start with.
Just the first one.
Yeah.
And she's gonna think like, oh, okay, they got away. Great. What a mean move. Like
So
such a
mean. I mean,
gut punch.
I even was like,
Yeah.
are they going to change it?
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll free us from that
Yeah.
those horrible feelings.
And then they
made
had
it worse.
They did make it worse. They made it worse. They made it worse. I loved Ellie and Sam's interaction here. A lot of it was straight from the game. Are you ever scared? I'm always scared. I'm afraid of being alone. Ellie, my girl. And like fucking Sam is like, if you're infected, like, are you still you? And then she knew. And here's the moment I loved that like is not in the game. This was the best. When she tries to give him the blood.
She says, my blood is medicine.
Dude.
So then he knows before he dies. Like
Yes.
he's the only other person that like knows
Yes.
this secret.
Yes. Incredible moment. Again, fleshes out so much, contextualizes so much of The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And that fateful moment yet to come. But I really love that. And of course, she's hopeful. Everyone's hopeful. Like, oh, maybe this will work. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. Yeah. I'm like, it's not gonna work, but let's.
I guess high hopes, low expectations.
Yeah. And then next morning,
Makes it through the night.
makes it through the night. Next morning, the moment he turns.
Stop facing the window and
Yeah. And then that was such a crazy moment because it was like it happened so fast, and Henry is like, "Yo, that's my brother. Stay away. Don't kill him."
Yeah.
but then he just does it.
Well, he realizes
He has to.
There's no option.
There's
you
no
know?
option. It like Ellie is so close to getting chowed down.
Like, yeah, he. But also, I think he doesn't want someone else to do it. You know?
He wanted. That's
Yeah.
what I felt too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gabby. Yes, he wanted to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
So at least he got to. But then he was like, "What have I done?" Because
He
then
is
he's going
such a good
through it.
actor.
Dude.
Also, he's hot as fuck.
He was incredible.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, he was like, "Yeah, it was really hard for me to do this scene.
Yeah.
Like, I can imagine. Oh my god." And the bond he probably built with the actor who played Sam, like they were probably thick as thieves, dude.
It's also that actor's like 29. He's like the same age as I am.
Yeah.
If you told me he was 19, I would have black don't crack. That's what that's called. Anyway.
It was so good, and you're so right. Like, it hurt more,
It was
you know?
horrible in the
it was
game,
horrible.
but it
It
was
was horrible.
so much worse.
Yeah. I think just seeing real people, you know? Like, games affect me on so many levels, you know? Dude, random aside, I got, like, Life is Strange vibes in this episode.
Is it the kids?
Just the kid
Yeah.
vibes, like Captain Spirit, dude, Super Sam. It really had shades of, like, that's why Life is Strange and Last of Us are, like, right there with Resident Evil. That
Yeah.
just that same, like, emotional core
I think
throughout
something
this.
to me that made it so much harder to watch
Yeah.
is that like seemingly Sam is profoundly deaf, like truly can't hear anything.
Yeah.
And like finally he's probably been separated from other kids for like a really long time.
Yeah.
And even before that, it's the apocalypse. A lot
Yeah.
of them probably didn't know how to speak sign language, or it was difficult to communicate.
Yeah.
And then Ellie makes so much of an effort.
Yep. Their bond is such a
So
high
he's
point.
like finally gets to be a kid.
Yeah.
And then right as he finally is getting to be a kid and he's like
Yeah.
finding someone who is, you know, willing to make the effort to communicate with him, he is
blown
killed.
away. He's
Yeah.
blown away. Yeah. I meant blown. That came out wrong. You know what I meant. He was blown away by the effort
By
she
the
was.
effort, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
And then he is killed.
And then he is killed. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because even in the game too, that they had that similar moment where they were laughing together.
yeah.
And Joel and Henry are over
But it's
there,
even
like,
more
looking.
profound now because it's like, Sam probably hasn't been able to do this
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then.
Oh, and they're like, I haven't heard that sound in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. The laughing is the best. And then you know, Henry. Nothing
Yeah,
to
someone said endure and survive.
endure and survive. One of my
Endure and
favorite quotes of all time. I like that they made fun of it, and it's
Yeah.
like literally my favorite thing in a video game ever. All the Savage Starlight comics too. That's such a game
so
thing too.
cool.
I was always like, oh man, I want all the issues in a row.
Yeah.
They really capture that. Oh,
And they
just
were
a
like, I
5,
have
6,
this.
8.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was so cool.
That was cool. That was really
that was the best.
loved that. And then Henry just can't deal with the moment, you know, and just in an instant, like
Yeah, kills him.
ends his own life.
Yeah.
And then pretty much
We get the burial.
we get the burial. And I love this moment because Ellie seems even more hardened now. She was already
Yeah.
hardened after Tess. Here's another level of hardened.
People she's made
Ellie.
connections with keep dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Joel as well is affected, dude.
Yeah.
He took his time to go. For the first time, Ellie was like, let's go. Joel is always
Yeah.
like, let's go. Business, let's go.
Oh,
And
she's like, which way's west?
Yeah.
She just starts walking. Like,
And Joel is just deep in thought, like, holy shit,
yeah.
I'm invested. My God.
Wait, okay, to end it on a high note, one
Yeah.
thing we forgot about
Yeah.
in the first episode is the joke book.
The joke book, yes. The joke
Wait,
book.
also I have a question.
And Joel laughing, dude, the joke book. And it was the same artwork. They've done that multiple times. The
Oh,
Savage
yeah.
Starlight and stuff, same artwork.
Same
The Ish
teacher
thing was the same. So many of the same
Yeah,
documents. Yeah.
it's for the gamers.
The gamers, that's for us.
Man of the people, Craig Mazin. But why? Okay, she gets the joke book. They go and they sleep in the forest.
Yeah.
Why are they sleeping on the ground and not in the bed of the truck?
Great question.
Yeah.
Because they weren't close enough, I think. They didn't want to be that close to each other. Because they were so far away.
Okay, then why not let the little girl sleep in the bed of the truck?
Yeah, great question. Great question.
Or inside the truck. One of them could sleep inside, and
Yeah.
Joel could sleep in the bed.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they both went to sleep and didn't take turns keeping watch.
Yeah, I just find that strange. I thought
Yeah.
they would maybe explain it later, but then they didn't. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, because that was a dangerous spot, dude. I was
Right,
nervous.
just out in the open.
Yeah. Yeah. Good call.
Confined by a
Good
sleeping
call.
bag.
Good call.
that
Hey,
freaked me
amazing.
out.
Hey, amazing. Where were you on that
Yeah.
one, huh? Details. Logistics.
Got to dock at a point for sleeping on the ground instead of the bed of the truck.
That's a 0.1 off.
0.1 off.
But we are 5 episodes deep.
Where do we think we're going next week?
Where do we think we're going next week? I think we got to be getting close to the Fireflies.
I think we're seeing Tommy.
The dam.
Yeah, I think
it's
that's where
the
we're going
damn
next.
time. Yes.
Yeah.
My boy Gabriel Luna,
I
dude.
love him.
Let's go. So hyped.
And his girlfriend, what's her name?
It's Marie.
Marie.
So underrated.
Oh my God, her
Marie
actress
hype.
is so cool.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah. So excited.
Dude, this is going to be good.
It's next Sunday.
Yes. This coming Sunday.
Yeah. So we'll probably go.
Yep.
We'll probably do Monday.
Yeah. And then I assume we're going to get one full episode that's left behind at some point. One of the 4 left.
Okay.
I think it's got to be Ellie's
you're right.
flashback with Riley
You're
for an
definitely
entire one.
I think it'll be most of the episode. It'll be like
Yeah.
Bill and Frank.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we'll get a little
Yep, I agree.
present day
Yeah,
flashback.
Totally.
Present day.
totally. So yeah, maybe Tommy next. We got Tommy, Fireflies,
Robert.
Cannibals, and Left Behind. 4 episodes. That could be.
And the end of the whole.
Oh, the Fireflies
Oh.
is the end. Because the hospital, the
Right,
Fireflies. yeah.
right. But don't they go?
Marlene.
They
that's-
leave and then they go back.
Well, they get there and then that's it.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the college.
Yeah.
Remember they go to the college,
Yeah.
right? And then they
Yeah.
go to Tommy.
Yeah.
And then they
I know
go.
Joel's got to get injured, dude.
the
There's so much
hospital.
ground to cover. There's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, that was the second masterpiece this season. Truly. 2 10 out of 10 episodes in my mind. Up there with, 6 Miles Out, Walking Dead, Battle of the Bastards, Game of Thrones, Ozymandias, Breaking Bad. Like, I put it right
So
there.
good. So good.
All right. That's it. Anything else from you?
I don't think so. And
Nothing?
I always think of stuff right after, but
Same. Right when we shut the lights off. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Shit. All right, everybody. Thanks for following along with the Last of Us spoiler modes, and we will be back right after the next episode on Sunday.
Nope. Monday.
Monday. Okay. Monday. Gonna do it Monday, and then we'll probably get back to our.
So, yeah, then probably, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So Monday. See you Monday, everybody. Love and respect.
Bye.
Spoiler mode, final warning, spoiler mode activated.